Hi everybody, my name is Bree and welcome back to my channel, Bree's Arts. Alright you guys, so for today's projects we are kicking it still with some Christmas decor. Now these projects today are so super easy and they're absolutely adorable, so I can't wait for you to see. And as usual, we're using mostly Dollar Tree items, some items from Dollarama, as well as a few items from Amazon. So with all of that being said, let's get into the first project. All right, everybody, here we go with DIY number 1. And we are going to use one of these decor pieces that you can get from the Dollar Tree. All I'm going to do here is use some nail polish remover and remove all of those letters. They came off really, really easily. If you can't get them off with the nail polish remover, you can try to sand them off, I guess. I don't know, maybe even scrape them off with a scraper, but they came off really easily for me. So I'm just taking my sanding block here and sanding off the design on that paper. I tried to use my heat gun, but it did not work. That paper did not want to come off, but using the sanding block obviously worked amazingly. And so I just taped off the bottom there, and I'm just going over the top with a coat of the white chalk paint. And this is a placemat that I got at the Dollar Tree. It is so cute. Oh my goodness. You can see there that I did use it for a different project once upon a time. But I am just going to use some of my Aleene's tacky spray and just to give that a really quick coat on the white portion of this project here, and then just push down the placemat and make sure that it's nice and adhered. I just let it dry for about 10 minutes and it was good to go. And I'm just taking my scissors, somewhat out of frame, and I'm just giving this a trim. Now, if it was flat, obviously, I would just use an X-Acto knife to trim this, but obviously like the bottom portion sticks out, so I couldn't do that. It doesn't lay flat on my mat. And so I just cut it off with my scissors, worked really, really well. And then taking the pom-pom off of this cute little toque that I got at Dollarama, I am just going to hot glue that to the top of this project. And so now you can see that this is a little toque. Isn't it so cute? As like I'm looking around my craft room and I saw this piece and I'm like, that is a toque, 100%. Now keep in mind, I am saying toque. I am up in Canada. That is what we call this, you guys. I know that down in the States it's a beanie, winter hat. No, it is a toque. And so I am using a little snowflake. I got these snowflakes last year at Dollarama. You can get these wooden snowflakes at Dollar Tree as well. And then I just hot glued that to the side and I cut out a decal on my Cricut. That is another Canadian word. I know not all Canadians say decal. I don't say decal, and I get a ton of comments about the decal versus the decal. It's so funny. I didn't even know there was a different pronunciation until I started watching DIY videos, but get used to it, you guys. I call it a decal. And so my decal says, "Let it snow." And I'm just attaching that to, you know, the rim of my toque. This is very Canadian. I promise I won't say a though. That is very much a cliche. And so just finishing this off, like how cute and easy is that? And to use a placemat, I love that. But you can use scrapbook paper. Like you can do whatever you want with this, you guys. I just love how this came out. All right, you guys, I hope that you're enjoying these projects today. And I'm just doing my little pop-in just to remind you that if you like home decor on a budget, stuff that looks super high-end, but you got all this stuff at the dollar store, then you have come to the right place. So make sure you tap that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure that your notifications are set to all so that you don't miss any of my uploads. And of course, you guys, if you like and subscribe, that really helps out my channel, and you become one of my breezers, which is a member of my amazing community here on YouTube. So I'd like to do my shout out to all of my breezers out there, all of my old subscribers, my new subscribers, and everybody in between. You guys are incredible. I love you and I appreciate you so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And with all of that out of the way, let's get back into the DIYs. All right, and moving right into DIY number 2. All right, this one is so quick and easy, you guys. It's not even, you'll see. So I'm taking these 3 decor pieces that I got at the Dollar Tree. They're little tiles that are in these frames here, and they are glued in, but they're super easy just to pop out of those frames there, just like that. And what we are going to do is just take our sanding block again. I just wanted to get rid of that pattern there, and the other side has glue residue on it. So ideally it would just be easy just to flip it to the other side, but there was a lot of glue residue. I don't know what kind of glue they use, but it is not just regular hot glue. So to use the heat gun is very difficult to get off. So I just sanded it down, and you can see here that that came off amazingly. Like I don't even have to paint these, you guys. After sanding off that pattern, I don't paint it at all. It's just nice and white. And here, these little ornaments I got at the Dollar Tree. So you can see here, I kind of deconstructed it. I did it off camera. I thought I was filming. I'm so sorry, but I wasn't. And I just kind of pried that top snowflake apart and, or just off of there, and it came off easily. So snap, we're gonna paint all of these snowflakes here. I got the 2 big ones. I'm pretty sure they were from Dollar Tree last year. And then those little teeny ones are also from like this is all Dollar Tree, like 100% Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to take my sanding block and just rough them up just a little tiny bit, bring out those edges, make them look a little bit more rustic. And keep in mind, you guys, like you don't have to use black if you don't want to. Like I just wanted to have very neutral colors, and I will decorate with like other colors. So I will throw some blue in on the tray with this decor piece. And then I can switch it up every year. So I can like decorate with red next year, or I can decorate with green or whatever, but use whatever colors you want. Absolutely 100%. And so now I'm just taking some hot glue and gluing my snowflakes onto my white tiles here. Like this is so easy. And I think that these are so pretty. I just love them. I think they're so nice. And so I'm going to do that with all 3 of the tiles. So you can see there that I did the 3 smaller snowflakes all on one tile. It just gives it a little bit more interest, right, in the piece when all 3 of them are together like that. So yeah, just hot gluing away. Look at me go. Fancy schmancy. And everybody asks me where I get my hot glue gun. I got it on Amazon. It is a Genesis like cordless. So I'll try to link it down in the description box if I remember to do so. But a lot of people do ask me about that glue gun, and it's awesome. It's amazing. So now I'm just taking my glue gun and I am just going to hot glue the ridges of my frames here. I didn't do anything to the frames. I liked the natural wood color. They are kind of a plastic, they're not wood. So if you do paint them, make sure you sand them down first so that there's a surface to adhere the paint to. But that is it. Look at that. Aren't they so cute? I just love them. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. All right, you guys, last one, DIY number 3. And so I am going to be using 12 of these wood beads that I got off of Amazon and my nautical chalk paint by Folk Art. And all I'm doing here is I have a little plastic bowl, took a little bit of the paint and some water that I just spritzed into the bowl there to help the paint spread. And I'm just gonna paint the beads up that way. I've used a whole bunch of different techniques when it comes to painting beads. I really liked this one. It was really super easy. And it leaves kind of a texture on the beads as well. So yeah, I really liked this. It was very, very simple. And so I just gave that a quick blast with my heat gun. And I'm gonna do the same shablam with 10 more of the same size beads. And that is with my Nantucket Blue. And you guys know Nantucket Blue is my favorite. And so here you can see I use my chip brush and I put a little bit of white paint onto my brush there. And I'm just going to, I guess, dry brush and like, you know, stab, like stab at the beads just to give them a little bit of texture and to make them look like they're kind of snow covered. It actually looks amazing. And so I also grabbed one bead of the same size as the rest of them and then one size bead up and then, ooh, did you see that transition? Oh, wow. And then one size up. So there's 3 different sizes there. And I painted all of those up with my white chalk paint. And so here, I don't have any wooden tags for some reason. I thought I bought some, and I probably did. But when I rearranged my craft room, I have no idea where I put them. Let me know. Does that happen to you guys? Because it happens to me all the time. So I'm just using the end of a paint stick. It has some curves on it. I sanded down the edges, drilled a hole in. There you go. Insta tag. Now, did you see that? Did you see that? Those beads moved. See, look, they moved. Why did they move? When I was going back and editing everything, look at that. They moved. And I was like, what is happening? And I figured, oh yeah, no, I blew on those. And it freaked me out. It was like right around Halloween, you guys. I don't know. I think I'm losing my marbles. But you can see there, okay, moving on. You can see there that I am just painting up that little wooden tag with my white chalk paint and then using my sanding block, I am just sanding that down. Okay, so these rub-ons I got at the Dollar Tree. I know you guys, I know that not everybody has a Cricut or can afford a Cricut, and I totally get that. Like, I do have a Cricut, obviously. I use it all the time. I absolutely love it. But don't forget, like when we're making projects here in the DIY community, we use what we have, and a lot of us do have a Cricut. And you can use rub-ons, stickers, your own penmanship, like whatever you want, you can use, absolutely. So, you know, there's been a lot of Cricut shaming, and I don't want that to happen because yes, I'm fortunate enough to have a Cricut, but you guys like what I'm doing right here, we can use rub-ons too. And there are a lot of different rub-ons that you can get. You can go on Amazon and find rub-ons as well. Just, you know, use your creativity. Everything that you make, as long as you're being creative, I'm sure is amazing. So don't worry if you don't have a Cricut, there's lots of options for you. And so you can see there I spelled out the word snow with those rub-ons from the Dollar Tree. And now I'm just threading my beads on. So you can see there I did 3 of the nautical beads, and then I'm doing the big, medium, and small white beads on there. Just like that, you can see there. And then I'm doing 3 more of the nautical colored beads. 1, 2, 3. And then I am going to string all 10 of the Nantucket blue with like the snow on it. Then I strung all 10 of those, and then 3 of the nautical, and then small, medium, large of the white, and then the other 3 nautical. You can see there. Isn't that awesome? It's so cute. I can't wait for you to see what I do with the white ones. Okay, so then I thread my snow tag onto the string there, and I'm just making a tassel. This is a horrible tassel tutorial, you guys. I just wrapped the twine around my hand multiple times. You can use anything, like you can use a wooden coaster if you want to have everything all the perfect length, and just wrap, like, I don't know, maybe 20 times. And then I thread that through, and then you can see there I am wrapping that around to make the head of the tassel, and then using my hot glue gun to adhere that to itself basically. And then I'm just cutting off, or cutting in between the loop, right, so that we have the bottom of the tassel. And then I'm just going to use a brush and brush that out so that it's nice and fluffy. I wish next time I'm at the Dollar Tree, I am going to get like a pet brush, because that would work way better, like a dog brush or whatever. That would work amazingly on this project too, to get the nice fuzzy tassel there. And so here I just put that through, added the tag, snip that off, rock and roll. That side is pretty much done. And I'm just going to give that a good haircut so that the tassel is nice and straight. Like, look at that, isn't that great? And then I did another one on the other side. So here I'm taking my Sharpie and I'm putting 2 little eyes onto the smaller bead, because we're gonna make these beads into snowmen. Like, how cute is this? I did see this on a few posts actually on Pinterest, and I just thought it was absolutely adorable. And then I'm just taking my Sharpie and doing 3 little buttons on the center white bead, just like that. And I will do that to both sides, so a couple of eyeballs and 3 little buttons. And then I do grab my pumpkin colored chalk paint that is by Waverly, I believe, and a very, very tiny fine detail brush, and I'm just making a little carrot nose on there. And then this beaded garland is done. Oh, I think it is so cute, you guys. I love it. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. I really, really hope that you enjoy these DIYs. They're so easy, super quick, but I think that they are so cute. I love absolutely all of these. I'm pretty sure though that beaded garland is my favorite, but make sure that you guys let me know which one is your favorite down in the comments down below. Also, if you want to support my channel, I do have a Buy Me a Coffee link down in the description box, so you can click on that, and it just helps me buy some more craft supplies and bring more videos your way. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you see, do me a solid, tap that like button, maybe subscribe, tell your friends, you know, all of that jazz. Stay tuned for the gag reel. Bye, guys. Yeah, everybody says they wish they had a Dollarama. I wish we had a Target. Maybe Dollar General, maybe Hobby Lobby, you know. I think a trip south of the border is in order. As usual, we're usually... We're doing not too shabby here, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Get this done in no time flat, you know what I'm saying? So I'm rocking some gold today. Rocking some gold, looking all fall. The weather's actually nice today, which is weird for the end of October. All my Canadians out there, do you guys remember when you were little having to go out with a costume that went over top of your snowsuit? Yes, I remember that very clearly. So it's gonna be super nice for Halloween, and I'm so happy for the kids because man, that stunk when it was like tons of snow trudging through. The candy was worth it, but ooh, yikes. What do you think of my fall sweater? Sweater weather, sweater weather, sweater weather. Oh yes, sweater weather. Oh yes, sweater weather, sweater weather, sweater weather. I hope that's all we need to do today. Using the natural light again. Gosh, slacking. This girl, slacking. Ay, ay, ay. Busy, 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 busy.